Hello!
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back
to
Magically Chaotic.
Welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm so good. How are you doing today?
Fantastic. Feeling good on this Sunday morning.
It's a little dreary outdoors.
It really is. It's very rainy. Not too cold, actually.
It's not that cold.
It was freezing yesterday.
It was absolutely frigid.
And that's your weather update. But how are we feeling overall? How was our mood elevator today?
Well, I wish I could remember the steps in the mood elevator.
If you guys have heard of the mood elevator, we used to do it at my old job. It was like a premise of our whole company. And we used to have one that we would put on our desk. And as long as you're curious, which is in the middle, you're good. But you want to strive to be towards the top. So Google mood elevator and like it's a whole chart. I can't remember any of the other words too.
I always just say that I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious today. I'm curious to all of your stories, your magical and chaotic moment of the week.
Yeah.
Literally everything. I can't wait to hear it all.
Of course. How are you? Are you curious?
I'm definitely curious today.
Okay.
Feeling a lot better, finally.
No emergency today.
This is the first time in like 4 weeks I haven't asked Madison for an emergency, which is a big deal.
That is a big deal.
So, feeling fantabulous. Yeah, how has your weekend been so far?
It's been good. I spent a lot of it with you.
Oh, should we tell them what we watched last night?
The football game?
And after that?
The movie.
Are we going to talk about the movie now or later?
Oh, that's not one of my stories.
Okay,
so maybe we should get into it.
Guys, let me just say, it really messed me up.
Be warned.
Be warning signs. The menu.
I would suggest. Would you even suggest watching it?
If you like, I looked at it at the end, it's a horror film. So y'all were like, oh, it's a little thriller, little action. No, I was so terrified. But I mean, like, it wasn't like scary, like jump out of your seat. Like,
and it wasn't like scary, like ghosts.
Yeah, no paranormal
activity.
But it had me thinking at 3 a.m. this morning.
It had my emotions wired on my drive home last night.
Were you scared driving home?
I was like, you know how like whenever you've been through a traumatic, stressful few hours, your body's just like tense.
Yeah.
I was like tense.
It really, I feel that.
Yeah.
I understand. I told Tyler that it just really messed me up, and he was like, "How can you be scared? Like that's such a." He was like, "You should be more scared of like real life situations rather than like."
What if that was a real life situation?
That's the thing.
What if I paid $1,200 to go to an island and eat a fancy meal, and then
all that happened?
What if?
It could. I mean, I feel like most fake stories are inspired by some form of true event, you know?
And hear me out.
I'm here. Listen. Yours open.
A fake story is written by a real human.
Right? Right? So what if this is his idea?
So that doesn't mean that it couldn't be in someone else's head.
Really? Like, honestly. It was, I don't know.
It was too much.
We should have gone, what was the alligator one you wanted to watch?
Oh, something crocodile.
Yeah.
That one, we really should have clicked that one.
Kids and family.
It was a little sweet cartoon about a happy little crocodile. Or was it an alligator? I thought it was like
maybe it's a
slide.
Crocodile?
Crocodile, but it was like slide. It was a different word.
I'm not gonna lie.
Fly? No.
Lyle?
I
think it was Lyle.
Lyle crocodile.
I think that is it.
I might have to throw that on the TV this evening.
Honestly, well, yeah. I need something nice to go to bed to tonight.
I love the cartoon.
Yeah, so that was our evening last night.
I wish so badly I could share how it ended, because that was the most traumatic part for me.
Did you see it ending that way? I did not. Like I've seen some things on TikTok, but I did not know that was like.
I had also anticipated like they would have gotten some people as they went along, not like
just
how it ended.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like I anticipated like more.
Yeah.
Falling off the blocks.
Do you think that that's like part of the movie too, to keep you like on the edge of your seat, like what's gonna happen next?
I know I was on the edge.
And then a big boom at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, my lord. But I will say one thing, not even a spoiler, I would have been fighting back a little bit harder. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I don't think they tried hard enough.
If they would have all tried.
And the ending also just like freaked me out a little bit because like they didn't fight at all.
Oh,
they almost like accepted it.
Yeah. Like, why would you? No.
You know,
they really did accept it.
Like, I'm sorry. I would have had to I would have had to go,
Yeah.
I don't know. You would have had to take me out swinging.
Fight, flight, or freeze. They all froze.
I'm flight,
Yeah.
so I would have tried to run away.
Mm-hmm.
But then when that didn't work, I would have had to fight.
Yeah. I feel like Miss Anya Taylor-Joy, she kind of did a little bit of everything, except the freezing.
She did,
Yeah.
but
Well,
she was a special girl.
she was a very special girl. Very nice little lady. Also, one thing you want to share, or I feel
What?
like if you're watching, you can see.
Oh, it's my magical moment.
Oh, it is? Okay,
Yeah.
well then stay tuned for the magical moment. Let's go ahead and hop into that. Go ahead and
Okay.
share. What is your
Okay.
magical moment?
This week, I went to the hair salon and dyed my hair.
Ooh, yay!
Yeah.
And it looks so good. We have another redhead.
Yeah.
The strawberry blonde. It's actually
It's-
steeper, the strawberry blonde.
It's like, yeah, it's much deeper than strawberry blonde.
Yeah.
Because this time I went and I was like, I just want to do the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, okay.
I'll do it. I got you.
Yeah, I sat down in the chair and I rubbed my hands together and I looked at her and she said, oh, Lord.
How long did it take to become a redhead?
Not very long because all she does is, like, she just, like, paints on certain pieces. Like, she just does low lights.
Okay.
So it's like she doesn't dye my whole hair.
it looks so
Because,
good.
like, these light pieces,
Mhm.
like, that's not dyed. That's just my hair.
Yeah, because your hair already has like a strawberry blonde hue to it, kind
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
and it just looks amazing.
So I decided to just, like, get rid of the hue and just dive into the deep end.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like a new person this week. You know, I think that the straw, I don't know if I should call it red hair. Should I call it red hair?
It looks like red hair.
Okay. I think that the red hair has, I posted my first ever TikTok this week.
We have a TikTok in the
So I am a
house.
TikToker. My TikTok name is Puser
Mhm.
with a bunch of numbers. Don't ask me what the numbers are. I don't know. I thought that was comedic genius. Was it? Probably not.
It is.
But I posted 2 TikToks this week, in fact.
Yeah.
And I just felt brand new. And every time someone comes up to me, and then this sweet man at Publix yesterday, I was just walking around, he goes, I just love your hair.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. What a nice little man.
Yeah, and every time someone looks at me, they look like shocked, and then I'm
Mhm.
like, and then I remember, I'm like, I'm shocked that you're shocked, and then I'm like, wait, oh, and the bathroom mirror is starting to grow less scary. It's not getting me every time now.
Mhm. It looks amazing.
Thank
and
you.
you were born to be a redhead, a low light redhead, whatever.
Well, I was born strawberry blonde,
Mm-hmm. So it's really just embracing your natural.
but I hated it my whole life, so I covered it up.
I feel that.
I used to get highlights
Mm-hmm.
to cover it up.
Story of my life. Yeah, no.
Anyways, but I like it now.
If the redheads wasn't already taken, we could just change our.
We could, except for that I don't like to read.
That is, well, I mean, we could just be the redheads, like RED, and they would be like, oh. that
Well,
makes
they're
sense.
the redheads, R-E-A-D.
Yeah, because they read, and we would just be the RED heads.
Well, we
That-
could still do it. It's not
It'd be
taken.
a little copycatty.
It would be copycat.
Yeah.
Let's not do it.
And out of respect, Miss Jackie and her beautiful red hair. She's like,
She has incredible red hair.
she really does.
You have incredible red hair.
I feel like mine's deeper than hers.
Yours is deeper. You
Oh.
have deep red hair.
Yeah, I don't even know if this is. What color is this?
It's red,
It's red.
Yeah.
Okay.
but sometimes it's like in certain lightings it's like just darker.
Mhm.
That's just how hair is.
It just really be doing that.
It is red hair.
Mhm.
Do you not think you have red hair?
No, I do think I have red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I got my license, they told me I had brown hair. But
I disagree.
I would disagree with you. And I
Yeah.
said, put red hair.
I've never seen you in the sun.
It was in a really well lit room, so I don't think they were just looking at me properly. But yeah, they changed it to red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I went to go get it redone, they asked me what color my hair was, and I was like, I laughed because I thought they were joking, and they just stared at me. But I guess if you dye your hair, do you have to put your natural color hair on there? I would guess. Like if you come in with like pink hair, do you have to say like, oh, my natural color is blonde?
Oh, because like if they dye your hair, they have to know what your natural color is
That might
because
be
it
why.
takes different.
Okay, that makes sense then. Okay,
Yeah.
well that problem's solved.
Yeah.
Okay, got that.
Yeah, because like my natural hair is the strawberry blonde, so it doesn't take a lot for it to look like this.
Yeah.
But like my hairstylist, her natural hair is dark brown. So she was like, when I do my hair, like, because I basically copied her hair. But I was when she was like, whenever I color my hair this way, it takes forever because like they have to put all different stuff on it to make it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
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 It's been fun. I wish I could dye my hair.
You should. Why can't you?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just scared. Like they always say, if you're a redhead, it's hard to get back to your natural color. Like if I were to dye it dark brown, you know, it would just slowly grow out red, and I feel like it would look weird.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I mean, it is hard to get back to your natural color because, you know, I dyed my hair brown that one time.
Mm-hmm.
And then my hair turned orange.
Mm-hmm. What color do you feel most, like, funny?
I feel most myself with blonde hair.
I don't know why I said funny. Like, I meant, like, silly, happy, goofy girl. Blonde hair? Just was alive. I feel like you're born to be a redhead, though. I feel like...
No, like, I'm very much enjoying this, but I haven't really done, like, the longest test run yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need to get myself in public. I need to go to a new city. I need to go on a vacation.
Good news.
You're going to a new city next weekend. Well, not new, but...
Yeah. Home. We're going home next weekend.
Coming home, coming home.
We can sing the whole song, honestly. Should we say where we're going, or should we let
Well,
it be?
let's go into your magical moment. I feel like I've been talking forever.
I know, I love it. My magical moment has honestly been this book that I'm reading for 75 Soft.
Oh. I got so scared that you had started Flicker in the Dark. Sorry.
No, I have not.
Me either.
I haven't even got the book yet.
Oh, okay, good.
So you're still ahead of me with that one. But it's called This Is Your Brain on Food.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like 70-something pages into it right now. And it is just so insightful, and I feel like I'm learning so much.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, so the book is called This Is Your Brain on Food, once again, and it just talks about how the gut, and I was always like, what is your gut? So basically, it's like all of, like, your gut is like your microbiome, I think is what it's called, and it's connected to your brain in more ways than you think. And it talks about like how the supplements and the food and the nutrients that you eat affect like your brain in a way that, I don't know, it's just like so beyond the way that I thought it did.
Tell us one fun fact you learned.
So I learned that, let me think. So basically the book is divided into chapters, and I just finished the chapter on depression, and I'm almost done with the chapter about anxiety right now. And it talks about how one of the worst things that you can do for depression is have artificial sweeteners, fried foods, which is like so sad. The artificial sweeteners thing really got me because it's like Starbucks and Dunkin' and...
Well, they don't always use artificial sweeteners.
That is true.
Like if you just get like the classic syrup, that's real sugar.
That is true.
But if you get a sugar-free, that's artificial.
Yeah. Salmon is really, really good. Omega-3s are really, really good for depression. For
I have a
anxiety.
whole jar of those.
Omega-3s?
Yeah, like the pills.
Yeah. Omega-6s are not as good, but Omega-3s?
I think I have omega-3.
Yeah. No, those are like one of the best things you can have. For anxiety, they're also good for anxiety. Caffeine is one of the worst things you can have for anxiety. She says she sips coffee. Which I knew that though.
I did too, because sometimes, do you ever drink way too much caffeine and you're just like on edge?
Oh, all the time. Literally me with my Alani News every day. I really got to cut back on my caffeine intake. I'm trying to think of what else. Basically, it just, every chapter breaks down like how certain things affect your brain, and then it says foods that are good, foods that are bad, and yeah, it just...
It's so interesting.
And then she's a doctor too, the woman that wrote the book, and she talks about some of her past clients and their experiences, and how like they've suffered from like panic attacks and like anxiety attacks and all of these things, and how she would like give them a nutrition plan. Oh, gluten is another thing that's super bad for anxiety. Gluten.
That's in everything.
Yeah. Well, this one guy, he had really bad anxiety attacks, and then she was like, okay, walk me through your diet. What did you eat this week? And she said everything he ate pretty much had gluten in it. And then she said, okay, we're gonna try this meal plan, and she took him off gluten, and a month later he was feeling really, really good, and then he went and got tested, and he found out he had celiac disease.
Wow.
Right? So that was
so
causing the
interesting.
flare-ups and the anxiety attacks. So yeah, wow, it's so insightful. I'm really just excited to go through this whole book, and then I really need recommendations on what to do next. I kind of want to keep it on this path.
On the food path?
Kind of, because I love food. I'm such a foodie. Love to cook, love to eat, love to try new things.
Do you love to taste?
Oh my gosh. She's referencing that scary movie.
The scary movie last night. And the chef, this isn't a spoiler at all,
No.
the chef, he was like, when they got there to eat their meal, he goes, do not eat, taste.
And they were like, yeah. So I'm gonna start tasting food. So starting to eat, I don't know, it's just crazy.
That is crazy.
Crazy, but
Crazy girl.
Good book. But also I want another like self-help positivity book, or
Yeah.
I want something about creativity, you know, and like
How to get those juices
Because
flowing
like now that
upstairs.
you're a TikToker, you may want to get into that too. We may need to
Creativity, the creativity space.
I'm really diving back more into my content creation phase.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm diving into a brand new phase, like posting 2 TikToks, like out of this world.
When are you gonna post your next one?
I don't know. I gotta think about
I
it.
think you should just start posting everything.
I think,
Literally.
I think I'm gonna post one from Atlanta,
Oh, for sure.
and then maybe like my outfits for Atlanta.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be really good.
That's what I'm thinking.
Her outfits
And
are
then
good.
maybe I'll do 2
Uh-huh.
TikToks next week.
Ooh.
What if I just do 2 TikToks a week, and then
Yeah,
that sounds like a good goal.
that's such a good goal.
Okay.
Such a good goal.
Taking advice from the queen herself.
Oh, I'm not a queen.
You are a queen.
I'm not very good at TikTok.
Yes, you are. I love your TikToks.
I'm really not that. I want to be good.
You are good.
I want to be better.
Okay, I'll accept that answer. Everyone can always be better.
I want to get more like with the I don't do any of the trends. Maybe we should really dive into that
The
together.
trends.
Yeah.
We can make TikToks this weekend.
That'd be so fun.
Me and you.
That would actually be so much fun.
Let's do it.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Love, love, love.
Love, live, love, love.
Live, love, 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 love.
Is it time for chaotic moment?
Oh my gosh, it is.
The thing about me is I couldn't come up with
Oh
one.
my gosh. Okay.
So I tried to like scavenge my brain for like anything that gave me a moment of chaos this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really come up with anything.
You know what though? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Would it be maybe that movie last night?
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna say that.
Because I can't think of anything else either. Like,
Like, I was just thinking about everything that we did this week, and like
Mhm.
things that would typically be chaotic, they just weren't.
isn't that great?
Like, they just didn't really bother me this week. Like, we had to wait like an hour and a half for dinner.
Oh yeah, that didn't bother me at all because
No,
it was
it
great
was
combo.
so fun.
Ooh, wait, that actually
Was
could have been my magical
I
moment.
know. I'm just not like, can we just give it a quick
Okay,
shout
a
out?
little shout out to Blue Sushi Sake Grill. Is that what it's
Oh my
called?
gosh, yes. At the Summit in
Yeah.
Birmingham.
Yeah, if you're from Birmingham, Alabama,
Please go there.
you can make reservations online. You'll probably have to wait if you don't.
Literally
Literally so
waiting an hour and like 10.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad. And when you walk in, the smell, it just hits your nose.
It literally feels like you have been transported out of Birmingham into a new city.
Honestly, at least Atlanta. I got like New York vibes, like,
I could have even seen this just like all of a sudden walking in and we're all of a sudden in a different country.
yeah, honest to God.
Like
yeah.
it was silly. It was so fun.
Mhm. And we're doing 75 soft, but we can drink on social special occasions. And
Right.
their drinks were phenomenal. I want to say
We were
that again.
celebrating Elena's birthday.
Their crab rangoons, their little crispy rice, the sushi we got.
Oh, we had boba in our drink.
Oh, we first time having boba.
That was an incredible experience for me personally. I had never had a boba before. And it was just like, ooh, joy in my mouth.
Little pop.
When it busted.
So good.
I was at the mall
Mhm.
yesterday.
Do you want to get one?
Yeah, because there's a boba place in the mall, and there was a long line. But then I've never strongly considered going in there because I'm like, I don't know if I'll like those little balls.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now you know.
now I know I do like those little balls,
Mhm.
and I wanted to drink them.
Oh my gosh, I want some more of that sushi right now.
Oh my gosh. So me and Claire both, we ordered probably the whole menu. We ordered the crab rangoons, the spicy rice cakes, and we split all this stuff. So
Yeah.
like, we didn't order one for each of
Okay,
us.
crazy.
And then we got the Lion King roll,
Mm-hmm.
the iguana,
You did say the cabo.
and the cabo. And now that I'm looking back, the iguana must be the one that was wrapped in cucumber. Because the Lion King was the one with the salmon, the cabo was the one with the tuna.
Iguana. That sounds right, because green and iguanas are green.
Okay, that one, like when it came out on the plate, me and Claire both were like, ew.
Yeah, there was no rice on it. It was just like cucumber instead of rice.
Yes, and just like filling. It
Yeah.
had like crab.
I was a little disappointed from the eye, but that ended up being the best one.
It ended up being the best one.
Mhm.
Like it was literally so good. Like I considered ordering it yesterday because I
Really?
really wanted it again.
It wasn't crazy expensive either. It was like a typical sushi price. Like one of the rolls we got
For
was
sure,
$10.
for sure.
Um,
The cabo.
yeah, the basic one. But
Yeah.
you know, I would go back and get it in a heartbeat.
It was
Anytime
so
I want to
good.
go.
It was so
let me
good.
know. So chaotic.
So I don't. Did
It's
I
the
s-
movie?
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's a really good chaotic moment because it was a little high pressure situation.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if anything else happened that I know about from your week.
For my life.
Yeah.
I mean, Winnie tore up her bed,
That's
but I mean that's just like life now.
yeah. I would say she's being really good and quiet in there.
Don't talk about it because then she'll stop.
Very true, very true. Coolios. I'm trying to think of my chaotic moment.
Do you not have a chaotic moment either?
Well, I think mine would be being sick because I was so sick last weekend going through the week. One day it finally got better. I'm still a little crusty musty if you could hear. But essentially what happened was I had to sleep like a 90-degree angle.
Oh, that's
like,
the worst.
like at least 4 nights in a row. I had to go to bed like that, like pillow stuff, and it's just like you can't get comfortable.
You can't sleep good.
So crusty and like coffee, yeah. But that would probably be the big chaotic moment. There was another one that I had in the back of my brain, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Also, fun fact, I still have not gotten my car fixed from Mr. Paul hitting me. And that's on my list. You know, like those things that are just like when you have like a full-time job and then places close after work.
For sure. And they close when you close. And it's like, how do I get there?
You know what I think should happen? And I know this is not possible. I think Paul should be responsible for fixing my car. You know?
Paul should come get my car and take it to the car place for me.
I wish that's how it worked, truly, because it's not my fault that he hit my car, and I have to take time out of my day
to go get your car fixed.
Fun fact though, I live near a bunch of little car fixing places.
Actually, they're all literally surrounding you.
Literally,
there's like 5.
Literally, and I have called a few and they were busy and couldn't come see me, but maybe honestly,
come see you,
or they couldn't take me.
I was gonna say they come to you.
Yeah. But I need to make that happen like this week because I'm so scared. I don't know how like the insurance thing works. You know, if there's like an expiration date. Or all that jazz.
There might be. I don't know how that works either.
Yeah, because
I would think not, but at the same time, you never know.
You never know. So we're gonna get that done this week, and I will report back next week, or maybe the week after, with an update on that. But yeah, so
it might still be 2 weeks in the making, huh?
Truly. So okay, that was my chaotic moment.
Well, that was nice. So we really had pretty chill weeks.
Very chill weeks.
Other than your sickness, but it's healed now, so.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so is it time for the fact check?
It's time. There's not very many facts this week.
That's okay, because we have some really good stories to talk about later.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump in with the first one.
Please do.
So Antarctica, she keeps coming up regularly, but this was like such an interesting fact to me.
Yeah.
So what's the pass in Antarctica called? It's called the Drake Passage. And I saw TikToks of people passing through the Drake Passage, and like the boat would go like at like 60 to 70 degree angles, and like they would like slide down the boat, and then it would go back the other way, and they would like slide down the other side.
Did you ever want to do that?
Now I do it just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you knew you were gonna like survive.
For sure. I wouldn't question it. If I knew I was gonna survive.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't even think twice.
I think that'd be a fun adventure for the pod.
I think it would too. Like I would do that with no guarantee of survival.
Oh. Really?
The Drake Passage?
Yeah,
because they survive all the time.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a dangerous thing to do.
I don't think people will be dying.
Okay.
I mean, I think it is dangerous if you're not like equipped.
Yeah.
But I think that like the people know what they're doing.
Okay. I don't like that.
Okay. Why isn't the water frozen at 32 degrees? It is because Antarctica, there's a lot of salt in the water in Antarctica. And whenever there's a lot of salt in the water, it has to reach a lower temperature to freeze. And for some reason, I found that fact just so fascinating. Because it was like, all of a sudden it all made sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
So now it's all coming together.
So that's why it can be 32 degrees and be alive.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Uh-huh.
I have just one more thing I want to share with you all.
Please, let it out.
So Douglas in Orlando told me a very scary story about a polar bear.
I remember that.
Were you there for that? Can I share that story?
Please do.
So apparently, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but this is the gist. There were some people in a little boat, and I think they had gone on like an exploration of Antarctica, something like that. And they were on a little boat, and they drove up to a little iceberg, and their little boat died, drowned, something.
Yeah.
Sank, right?
Yeah.
They were stranded. They were stranded on the iceberg. So they called their home boat, the ship, to come save them from the iceberg. And this polar bear was like really far away from them, but it could smell them. And he said that all the people, there were like this group of people sitting on an iceberg, and this polar bear was like way away, but it knew they were over there. So they watched this polar bear jump in the water and jump on an iceberg and walk, and jump in the water and jump on an iceberg and walk. And it's coming closer and closer and closer and closer to them. And And then it jumps on their iceberg, picks a person from the iceberg, drags them off into the water, onto the next iceberg right beside the group of people, and eats him.
Can you imagine?
That's the only thing I would be real scared of, because
Right.
bears be scared of me.
They are. Like polar bears, they look so sweet and fluffy and cute, like in the Coca-Cola commercials.
No, but they're not.
Vicious animals.
Vicious animals.
Just trying to eat their food. That's crazy. The rest of them survived though, right?
Yeah, because the boat was like arriving to save them, but it didn't get there in time to save the one person.
Mad.
And then that had me doing some thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that, I guess I could like Google it and figure it out for myself, but do you think that like the people were standing like in a way that the polar bear only had a certain view to pick?
That's what I was thinking. Like
with like the
every man for themselves.
Yeah, or like were they trying to like huddle together and like
Yeah.
whoever was on the outskirts was the one that got picked by the polar bear?
Oh, yeah.
Did someone like donate themselves to the polar bear just so the rest of them would be safe?
I wish I knew, honestly.
You know?
I would never like push somebody to go be with a polar bear. Like,
Well, I just imagined in my head, I'm like thinking about if I went with like people that I knew.
Yeah.
It would be like a very chivalrous situation. Like I feel like they would like make all of us stand in the back and then like
Yeah.
they would be in the front. That's how it is in my head.
Yeah.
And then it would be one of them that had
Oh my
to
gosh.
go die
I couldn't handle. I would jump in the water and start swimming.
from a polar bear
From a polar bear.
in 32-degree water.
Yes, I'd go.
Claire, you would die
I know.
immediately.
Yeah.
You wouldn't make it more than 10 minutes.
You're right. I'm gonna take that statement back. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do, but I would fight so hard for the back of the group. You know.
I wouldn't. I'd stay completely still.
Would you be chill? I don't even want to get into that.
Would I be chivalrous?
Yeah.
Well, I'm the girl.
Yeah, so you don't have to.
But I'm thinking like if it was my family, right? So if it was like my dad,
Yeah.
my brother, my dad would definitely like be the one that was like, well, the polar bear was gonna take me.
Yeah. That's so No, that's funny.
Anyways, I just wonder if it was like, yeah, I just wonder if it was like they were like accepting their fate and they were like, when they having conversations like who wants to go get eaten by the polar bear?
Yeah.
Who has the least to live for?
Yeah, who has kids?
Who has a family?
Yeah.
Who is responsible for more lives?
Yeah. Golly, that's
Like,
so
were they
much.
thinking that, or was it just like luck of the draw? Who did the polar bear pick? Did they leave it completely up to the polar bear?
We need to look into that for next week for real.
Like, that is just so interesting.
Ah.
Was it like, were they all scientists? So like, was one of them like the head scientist, and like maybe he had too much information, he couldn't die yet. So
You're
like,
right.
did they have to protect him?
You're not wrong.
Or her?
Yeah.
Or were there kids? I'm sure there weren't kids
I
on
definitely
an iceberg, but
yeah, I would not send my kid there. That would be bad parenting.
I agree.
Dang. Oh well.
Anyways, I am learning that I want to learn a lot about Antarctica.
Maybe that could be a side hustle, like a side.
Maybe
quest.
that should be my next book for 75 hours.
Just all about Antarctica.
Yeah.
The bottom of the world.
Yeah, I find it so fascinating. Okay.
Our next digital story, or next backtrack, is about a paloma. So we talked about did it or did it not have, could it have mint in it?
We did.
It can have mint. So the most common ingredients are tequila, grapefruit soda, and it really says that's it.
And lime.
And lime, yeah, and it can have also mint in it. So that's lovely.
I think the ones
in
in Mexico had mint, because do you remember how they had green stuff all in them? And I'm like confident that was mint.
Yeah, probably, yeah, for sure.
Because it wasn't anything else.
Yeah, it wasn't any rosemary.
No.
None of that stuff.
Do you remember that? Because I remember ordering
Yeah.
one and being like, too much grass.
I vaguely remember that, yeah. I told you about that strawberry basil margarita I made.
Yeah. And that's not in your YouTube video.
It's delicious. It's so good.
Have you made any more?
No, because, you know,
Oh,
so
so
but,
yeah.
you know, maybe next weekend.
You can make it a
On Tyler's birthday.
virgin.
I literally, like, it literally tastes like something like you would drink for health reasons. Without the alcohol, it's literally basil, lime juice, honey, strawberries, blend them all up.
That sounds like a healthy drink.
Yeah. And ginger beer, which I guess is not healthy, but you know, you could do sparkling water.
Yeah. Let's make that next weekend.
We should. We could I'll bring my blender, literally.
Okay, her.
The next thing.
Okay, what plants do they use for plant proteins? I
Tell
was
me.
very stuck on chickpeas last week, and
were.
that is one of them. But it said beans, broccoli, chickpeas, greens, all kinds of plants
Isn't it interesting how you don't think that like greens have, I mean, I feel like I knew beans, but broccoli has protein. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy, which I guess like it does, but like it just doesn't have like a ton.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
Because I don't know that any of it has as much as like a piece of meat.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like
thinking.
chicken.
Because I eat chicken and broccoli literally every day this week. And it's just like, the broccoli doesn't, I cannot imagine eating like a whole bowl of broccoli compared to like a half a piece of chicken. I think I would not be as full.
No, yeah. I think it just has less in it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool. And then the next thing, snorkeling shark attacks. So we talked about this last week. How common is it if you're a snorkeler to get attacked by a shark? And the answer is it's very rare, and only 4% of all shark attacks are to snorkelers. That is crazy.
And that's great news for me. Because I love a snorkel.
You can just go out there and be free and not worry about them getting you.
And I can think to myself, only 4% of all shark attacks are snorkelers.
Isn't that lovely?
Which is like actually, so that means if only 4% of all shark attacks are snorkelers, then out of all snorkelers, only like 2 get shark attacked.
That's crazy.
Which that math is like not mathing at
Yeah.
all, but
4
like,
out of
just
every
incredibly
100.
rare. 4 out of every 100 shark attacks.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, so that's what you're saying.
So like out of all of the snorkelers, it's probably like barely any.
Barely any.
Because like, do you know how many people go snorkeling?
A good, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I'm great. That will not deter me from putting my flappers on and jumping in that ocean.
We need to put snorkeling on the to-do list for this summer. I don't know where, but somewhere.
We just have to go somewhere that allows it.
Yeah.
Which is where? I've only ever been snorkeling in Mexico twice.
I'm kind of in like, I know we were talking about Cabo the other day, which I want to go back. I'm kind of in like a Caribbean.
Let's go to the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
They definitely have snorkeling in the Caribbean.
Oh yeah. No, I think we should just.
Me personally, I just really enjoy getting onto a boat, driving around the ocean, listening to music, putting on my little fins for about an hour or so, hopping back on the boat. Best days of my life.
You've had 2 of them.
I've had 2 of them, but the first one was much more better. Much more better.
It was because I was there.
True. And because he played Beyonce.
We all kind of like did our own thing. Oh, we were snorkeling in a little bit, you know? We all just kind of went on little adventures.
I'll say,
Uh-huh.
hear me out.
Listening.
You were not there for the Cancun snorkel trip. The only thing about the snorkeling, I would say that the snorkeling in Cancun was better.
Really?
Because there was like a trail. So it was like, not a trail, like whatever a trail could be in the water, but it was like we were on like a mission, like we swam and followed him, and in Cabo we kind of were just released into the water and could go wherever.
Right.
But I enjoyed that we were like swimming to see something
tour
in Cancun, but I enjoyed the full experience better in Cabo.
Did y'all go in like a cave or anything, or?
We saw these like statues under the water in
Hey,
Cancun, and they were like hands, and you could like dive and touch them. There weren't as many pretty fish in Cancun. Probably just the area we were in, but in Cabo there were a lot of fish.
I want to go back so bad. So bad.
Yeah. I just feel like I need to put my fins on.
It's getting about that time.
It's getting about that time. I'm getting that itch where I need to put my fins on.
I've been getting a little summer itch too.
Have you?
I
You don't usually have a summer itch.
I normally hate summer.
I told you this the other day, so I have always been the same way. And I've always been a winter girl, and I love the winter. But seriously, I think since we went to Cabo, I've converted to being a summer girl.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because like I crave summer now.
Yeah, you get
And
cold
water,
very easily.
me,
Yeah.
that's new too.
I think Cabo heated you up.
No, I'm so serious. Like, or I have an iron deficiency. I don't know. But like, I literally the last like year of my life has just been freezing.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Should I go to the doctor? Well, I do have a doctor's appointment next week.
Oh, maybe you should say, hey, I'm a little cold.
Yeah, well, it's like for a physical.
Yeah, I thought
So
you had.
I'm sure they'll test.
No, probably, truly.
Yeah.
You really might have low iron.
Or like one of my vitamins.
Yeah.
Because like, what makes you cold?
I think, is it
Iron?
You might be anemic?
But like, I don't look anemic.
Does it have a certain look to it?
Well, like, I think it like makes your face. No, maybe not.
We can look
I'm
into
probably
that.
saying absolute.
No, I genuinely.
Not factual.
I have some friends that are anemic, but like I don't know everything that entails. I just know that they've said like, hey, I'm anemic.
And they have to take iron.
Yes.
My grandma always had to do that.
Oh, so sorry. I just read something, and I had to tell you.
What?
So this morning I pulled up in my car outside of Madison's apartment. She could hear me listening to music.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I texted her, I said, do I hear you? It was like on 75 volume.
Yeah,
I could almost hear the words inside.
It was so funny because, this is another fact check. So last week we were talking about Better Man by Taylor Swift, and you were like singing it. I wish you were a better man. Do you feel it? You were like thinking you might have heard that song before?
Oh, yes.
Because you have.
How?
Taylor Swift apparently, Jessica, my bestest friend from home, her and Bailey, we have a little group text and we talk literally all the time. And Jessica said, Claire, fun fact, Taylor Swift sold the song Better Man to Little Big Town years ago. And their version is much more country, and they sing it like how you've been singing that little jingle. Wish you were a better man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is why.
Right? So yeah, it's actually a song. And she also has another song called Babe with, and Sugarland sings that song too. But she also sings it. So it's like crazy. But yeah, Better Man, I listened to it this morning and it's so much more, a lot more little, what do you call the country? Like the fiddle? Like kind of like, maybe it's not a fiddle, but it's like very country-y. Yeah, maybe it is fiddle. I don't know my instrument that well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just had to share that with you.
That literally, like, oh, so many things just connected in my brain.
Yeah.
Because when I was listening to that song, I was like, I swear to you, I've heard this.
Mm-hmm. You have, but not by her. So I'm so sorry. I didn't know about it till like a few days ago.
So how does that work? She sold it to them, then she recorded it?
Yeah, because it's like her song. I don't know. Everybody loves Taylor, you know, so they might have been like, yeah, you sing it too, girl. I don't know, but their song has been
If
out
someone
for a
else
few
wrote
years.
it, I would say, yeah, you sing it too, girl, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So yeah, just a little fun fact for your day.
That, like, makes so much sense
It
to
really
me.
does. It's very country, but yeah.
Can I ask another question?
Please.
What does this look up a submarine?
Oh, so she also talked to me about, it was from the shark thing. So Jessica loves Shark Week too, because we were talking about Shark Week last week.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't looked it up yet, so this might come, like how we were talking about the Megalodon.
Uh-huh.
She said look up the submarine, and it's a shark. Let me see. The submarine.
Shock. Is it supposed to be like the Megalodon?
Basically, yeah. Shark is, I think there's a documentary.
Oh, it says it's an enormous and mythical great white shark that supposedly terrorized South Africans 30 to 44 years ago.
It might have actually existed. Oh my goodness.
But it's
Wait.
dead now?
Yeah. Wait, I mean, I don't know.
A regular great white shark is 23 feet.
I'm scared to click on images.
This chart is petrifying. Because a human is only 6 feet.
Yeah.
This chart is showing a 6-foot human next to a 23-foot great. Okay.
Could you imagine?
So great white sharks are usually 23 feet.
That's huge.
Holy guacamole.
So you could fit in his fin.
And then this one was 30 to 44 feet. Oh, no, 30 feet. 44 years ago.
This man claims he's seen it 3 times.
Go off, King. How do you see it? He was swimming that much?
I don't know. His face keeps popping up.
Oh, this is the submarine shark still alive?
Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. I need to get off. I'm getting scared.
Why are they just pretending like it isn't real? This says none of this is real. A zoologist, Michelle, whatever that says, points out at Southern Fried Science. I don't trust that. Southern Fried Science? I'm not trusting something called Southern Fried
It
Science.
doesn't sound like it was like a verified thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's so many sharks on the internet. If y'all want to just Google mythical submarine shark or just submarine shark, you can really get all of your questions answered because this is actually so scary.
I just don't know how someone could blanketly say that a 30-something foot shark didn't exist.
Yeah.
Because, like, realistically, if the regular one is 23... Please look at this photograph.
Oh, I don't know what I'm looking at though.
That's a submarine.
Oh, it's actually the size of a submarine.
And
why
that's
it's
the
called-
shark.
Oh, that's so scary. Have you seen the Megalodon movie? I wish you were a better man. Pretty.
No.
You haven't? It's actually, it's got Rainn Wilson, who's Dwight from The Office.
I don't really like shark movies like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my parents like went through this stage where they made me watch all the Jaws movies. And it was like a whole thing.
Did you didn't like them?
Literally, it was like every night for like 2 weeks, me and Tyler were forced to sit in front of the TV and watch every Jaws movie.
That's funny. Did you ever watch
So
47?
weird. They're gonna watch this and be like, yeah, we did do that, didn't we?
Did you ever watch 47 Meters Down? Oh goodness, I went and saw that with Jessica.
What was that funny shark movie where it was like the sharks were flying in the sky? Talking about?
No. I don't know about that one. But you know what?
It was like a gag movie.
I think I missed that one. But if you want to give it a little goog, flying shark movie. Yeah.
I swear that was a thing.
That's funny. Was like a
Sharknado.
shark. I feel like I've heard of that, but I've never seen that. Is it okay? Okay, maybe we should watch it for the funsies.
That's a 3.3 out of 10.
Oh, good.
It's Sharknado, that's what it is. And the sharks were like flying around.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was weird.
Okay. Well, should we get into our stories?
We should.
I know we've been talking for what, 45 minutes almost? So we got
Oh, shoot. Shit dang.
we have some stories to dive into today.
Why don't you start us off?
Okay, my first one is pretty basic, and I just feel like it needs to be talked about for a little bit. So, I'm so comfortable in this outfit, and I know I'm not gonna like the way I look in this, but this sweat set is so comfy.
Where's it from? Pink?
From Pink, yeah.
That's
I've had it for years. So, the first fact is that Kylie Jenner finally announced her baby name.
Air?
Air. A-I-R-E. And you know what? I think she was inspired by me, and she just took the C-L off. Isn't that so cute? But also, she's inspired by the weather.
Stormy and Air.
Isn't that funny?
Wait, I just thought about that.
What if she names her next one Weather, and it'd be Weather Webster?
Or Rain.
Or
Well,
Rain.
there's already a Rain.
There is a Rain, but it's R-E-I-G-N. Wow, that'd be funny if they had two Rains. I like that name, Rain.
Rain?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Air? What are your thoughts?
I like it.
I think it's cute.
I wouldn't have liked it if she wouldn't have had the E on the end.
Oh yeah,
If she was just like A-I-R,
Mhm.
I'd have been like, no.
Would you have liked Stormy if it was like with a Y instead of
No.
an? So she really just like sold you on the new naming. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if you're going to name your child something that exists,
Mm-hmm.
you have to change the spelling.
Do you predict that she will have another baby with Travis, or do you think she's going to move on because they're not currently together?
I hope she moves on.
I do too. She deserves better. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe all the rumors.
I do too. I always just like in my head expect people to be better than they are, and they just aren't.
Disappointing. Yeah. But he's so cute. He's so little.
That child was literally precious.
Kylie, I think, has the cutest babies.
Yeah.
Like Stormy is so cute.
Yeah.
And well mannered.
Yeah, Stormy's beautiful.
Same thing Chicago. Like I hate.
Chicago is very pretty.
I think she's gonna be like just when she's like 21. Just
Yeah.
A model, supermodel.
Yeah, her like features, like the way her eyes are shaped and stuff is very pretty.
Oh, absolutely.
She's a pretty baby.
So pretty. But yeah, just had to share the fun fact. I guess Kylie doesn't do middle names.
Well, if she does, maybe she just doesn't share them.
I would love to know. Did you like the name Wolf that she had originally?
No.
You didn't?
No.
I think it's an interesting one. I could see it as a celebrity baby name, but
Wolf?
yeah.
Wolf. Come here, Wolf.
Woof.
Wolf, wolf.
I definitely like the one she has now.
Air. That's just better. Yeah,
mhm.
and he's so cute. He looks like an air.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I want to hear your story.
This one is also just very plain, but I just wanted to talk about it.
Please.
Miley Cyrus's new song, Flowers.
Mhm.
Thoughts, concerns, questions
I love looking at all the little fun facts about it.
about the song.
I have not listened to the whole thing. Have
Oh, you haven't yet? I have.
You have. Do you like it? What are your thoughts?
I do. Initially listening to it, I was like, eh. And then I started listening to it some more, and I was like, I like it.
I like the, I feel like I've heard it, the whole thing from just TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
But all the little fun facts about, people were saying, so, okay, originally they were saying that, like, the house that she rented out was where Liam rented to cheat on her with 14 women.
For the music video?
Yeah.
There's a music video?
Oh, yeah. Have
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Oh, you haven't seen the fun facts about that?
No.
Okay, so there's so many things. So apparently she's wearing a suit in the video, and it's apparently a suit that William, what?
Liam.
Why do I keep calling him William?
I'm not sure.
Some of the same letters. Where Liam was wearing on the Avengers red carpet, and he like snapped at her and he was like telling her to behave or something. Anyway, she's wearing that. And she's wearing this gold dress, and I can't remember. It's symbolic of something else. And then the song itself, you know, is like a replication of like Bruno Mars' song, which was apparently the song that he dedicated to her on their wedding day.
Oh.
Have you not heard any of this?
Mm-mm.
Okay, and then the house that she rented it was apparently the house that Liam used to rent, where he cheated on her with 14 women. Some people were
Liam.
right. Some people were saying that's not true, but it's like don't know. I feel like you might have.
I did hear on the Toast they said that they think that Miley fans are just making stuff up.
You think so?
I don't know.
I
just heard them say that.
There were a bunch of other facts about it too. I can't remember all of them at the top of my head, but yeah, I'm proud of her. I'm a Miley girl.
I do like Miley. I can buy myself flowers.
I used to be were you like big Miley Hannah Montana girl? Because that was my whole closet. You could not see the wall.
I was, but at the same time, I wasn't. Like, I did love her, but I didn't have like posters on the walls and all that.
Oh my gosh,
I never had posters on the wall.
really? I wasn't allowed to have them in my room, but my closet was like a huge.
I've seen your closet.
In my original house?
Yes.
When?
Whenever it still has the posters. It did still have the posters.
Probably.
Yeah. Whenever I remember now. Whenever we went to the beach and we came and stayed at your mom's house.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, then yes.
I have seen it.
So, and everyone that used to come over used to sign my door.
Oh yeah.
But Miley was literally like everything to me. I loved her, and then I got tickets to go see her for her Bangers tour. I think I told you this before.
I think so.
I was like 16, and then as soon as she had her first show, my parents found out what was happening at the shows, and so they took away my Christmas present, and I never got to go. Yeah, so I regret that. I should have just gone anyway, but you know, it's okay. I will see her one
Maybe
day.
she'll go back on tour.
Maybe. But I kind of grew out of the Miley phase after that, but now I'm like really back in it.
Well, she kind of grew out of the Miley phase herself.
She did.
And now she's coming back. And we welcome her with open arms.
Come back, Miley. We're ready for you, Miley.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, so, man, very proud of her. The next story I have, I know you've seen. Your girl.
I have seen.
Beyonce was performing in Dubai this week, and it's her first concert in 4 years. And
that thrills my soul.
Did you see all the clips from it?
No.
Have you seen any of it?
No.
She literally looks like a queen. Like, I think she should look into ruling a country. Like, honestly, like, she looks so good.
I haven't had time to look it up yet.
She performed at the Atlantis, the Royal Resort in Dubai. And apparently there were a bunch of like TikTok influencers there.
Yeah, from the Tarte trip?
No, not the Tarte trip, a different trip.
But I know Alex was supposed to stay for the Tarte trip, but she didn't.
Oh, stay.
She was supposed to stay and go to the concert.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. So Tarte was like part of it.
No, Tarte wasn't a part of the concert.
Oh, Alex was
But some of the
invited.
influencers that were at Tarte were supposed to stay for the concert.
Can you imagine being invited to Dubai with Tarte and then also being like another company saying like, hey,
come to this Beyonce concert?
Yeah.
I think I'd pass away on the spot.
The way I would tell any professor or whoever that I'm sorry, I cannot make it to class.
Would you withdraw from school if they told you had no option but
if
to
I was
withdraw
at
from school?
Alex's level?
Yeah,
Probably.
me too.
I would finish. I wouldn't withdraw, but I would finish like in the summer or something.
I would withdraw from this semester.
Yeah.
If they were like, sorry.
Because she's on the, we're going to talk about her in a little bit, but she's on the rise to success.
I would say she's risen.
I've definitely risen. Like, that is actually insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, her outfits were so blingy and fabulous, and then she starts like levitating in the sky, and then she sings her song Countdown.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably my favorite song by Beyonce.
Oh, really?
My most listened to.
Do you
What's
think-
yours? Oh, sorry.
My favorite song by Beyonce? I have so many.
There's so many.
I don't know that I can narrow it down to one.
Top 3 maybe? Or 5? What are some
Well,
like,
it
most
really depends
played?
on my mood.
True.
So like yesterday I was walking on the treadmill and the Who Runs the World girls came on and I was like, I haven't listened to this in like 3 years, but like it's really popping for me right now.
It's a good strut song.
Best Thing I Never Had. Great song. Any song that she does with someone else, love all of those.
Right.
This is gonna come out of nowhere. Have you ever heard the Sandcastle song?
I feel like is that from her?
That made me cry the first time I ever listened to it.
Which album is that from?
The one that everyone rumored was because Jay-Z cheated on her. What is it
The
called?
Lemonade album?
Lemonade.
Okay, I've heard it, but I can't remember it right now. You want to sing it?
We built Sandcastle.
That was really good.
And watched away.
I clicked a memory. That's so pretty.
I love Beyonce.
She does.
And then just about anything from the album, the one, let me remember
Lion King?
what it's called. Oh, that one hits too, but no.
I like her just regular Beyonce album with Partition and all that.
That one, but that's not what I'm talking about. Oh, I love Pretty Hurts. Partition was my top song for like 3 years. Obviously the OGs like Halo. Homecoming, the live album where she did like all of her songs. I literally used to listen to that on the repeat. Me and Tatum watched that on the TV.
I remember.
And we tried to learn the dance.
Y'all did kind of learn the dance, didn't you?
We did kind of learn the dance.
So
was it good? No, but we did try.
Have you ever listened to I don't know if it's on Spotify because I'm an Apple girl, the I Am World Tour? This one?
Like just that album?
Yeah, it's all the live songs.
I haven't.
These are some of my most listened to songs like of the year.
Is that on Spotify?
It's on YouTube too. It probably is. Like you can watch it on YouTube. And I remember when I used to live in Auburn, I used to go to the treadmill at my apartment complex and I would watch it on YouTube.
I Am World Tour.
Download it, live it, learn it, love it. I can recite the whole intro to Irreplaceable.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's amazing.
But okay, does this like her stepping out and doing a show, does that give you tingles that maybe she's thinking about doing a tour?
They said she was. They said this was like this article.
Who said that?
This article that I was reading.
There's no dates yet though, right? I swear if it drops.
But it's gonna be for Renaissance is what they said.
Ain't no way.
I don't know.
She's only gonna do Renaissance?
I don't know. You know?
Well then why did she do Countdown in Dubai?
It was all like she started off doing Crazy in Love.
Well why would she do a Renaissance tour? I want all of it.
Yeah.
I want all of it.
Yeah, she started with Brown Skin Girl, and then she also did Freedom Spirit, Be Alive, Naughty Girl, Beautiful Liar. It says she did not perform any songs from Renaissance. Maybe she's saving that for the tour. Oh wait, they said perhaps she's saving that for Grammy night on February 5th. Apparently there's talks that she's going to be on stage at the Grammys. Maybe we should watch the Grammys together to see. But yeah, and a bunch of other songs. But anyway, that's crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, that was my story. I had to just share with you. What's your next story?
Very basic.
I'm so excited.
Raven Symone came out and said that we've been saying her name wrong our whole lives. Did you see that?
I did.
And we're supposed to be saying it Symone.
Symone. The thing is, she's been around since the Cosby Show.
Oh, she's been around for like decades. For as long as she's been alive. No, I mean not as long as she's been alive, but I mean that's like what in her
literally since she was like 4 or 5 years old. She's been
late 30s.
Yeah. So when she was like 5, could they not have established that that's how you pronounce it? You know?
Could she not have like came out and said it when she had like an entire show called
That's So
Raven?
Symone. You know, like
Symone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like truly, I feel like she could have.
Do you think she's booming? Do you think it's just a reach for attention?
Well, it's the same thing with Ariana Grande. Grande. It's supposed to be Grande.
See, why don't these people come out and say these things?
Right.
Like if it was me, okay, and I have the last name of Pugh. So the Lord did not bless me with a good last name.
Me either.
Doll.
I hate it.
I feel like Doll's a fine name. But Pugh, people be like Pug. Pug. And they're like, do you miss the H? So if I got famous and people were calling me Madison Pug, I would have to make a video immediately and be like, Madison Pugh is my last name.
Get it right, people. Yeah.
You know?
Who was it? Was it Tatum that used to joke with me and call me Dewey? Claire Dewey? I think it was Tatum.
I love that.
And then, yeah, she said Brandon used to think my name was Clara because my name on Instagram.
Oh!
Isn't that funny?
Clara, I love that.
Pugh, though. I feel like that's easy to read, but whoever called you Pug, they just can't read.
Well, Pugh is a fine last name for a grown adult. For a child, it's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Because like, Madison P.U.
Yeah.
Cute face.
Oh, that's me.
Pug.
That's so rude.
I mean, it goes deep.
Yeah, no.
Runs through my veins.
I have to always spell mine in the store. Like, because
Oh, me
it's
too.
D-O-L-L. Like doll.
D-O-L-O?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I
see.
pronounce my name right.
Doll?
I think like sometimes I'll say like da or doll.
Well,
Da.
Da is definitely not it.
I mean, it could be da.
It could
or
be.
da.
It's your last name. You were allowed
I
to
don't
decide.
know. Let's just like Dewey. I might just start doing Claire Dewey. If I was like a celebrity singer, I would do that.
You would change it to Dwayne?
Now presenting Claire Dwayne. Yeah, isn't that fun?
We could get that rumor going for you when you get famous.
Do you want to go back to pub?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna be Pew.
You want to be Pew?
Yeah.
Do you have any other pronunciations that you want to change?
PUG. No, that's bad. I don't even know how else you could pronounce it.
Puga.
Puga.
Yeah, it's Puga and Claire Dwayne. We sound so celebrity.
Claire.
Claire. Clarice.
Marisol.
Well, we need to look into
You can look at our pronunciations. Okay, cool.
What's your response? Happy for Raven. So the last story, I don't really have a third breaking story this week. Something I just wanted to talk about. This is my most recent obsession.
Mine too.
Alex Earl. I feel like it's so crazy.
We're obsessed.
Obsessed with everything that young lady does. I'm so proud of her.
Me too. Me and Claire talked about this earlier. We don't always jump on the train.
Yeah.
With like the famous, very famous girls our age.
Because if we're being transparent, it's so easy to become just jealous. And
yeah, because like who doesn't want that life?
I want to look like her. But however, I want to be her friend.
But however, I miss Alex Earl.
Yeah.
Like I just love her. Like it's
Love
just
her.
she just like exudes an energy that is just so good.
So too good for this world.
I think it's because sometimes like as a girl who's like a normal, you see the famous girls and you're like, oh, they did this and they did that and they got this and they got that.
Yeah.
But she's like, oh, I did this and I did that and I got this and I got that, and that's why I look like this.
Does not care.
And it's so, I love her. I just love her.
I think she's probably really sweet in real life too.
I think she is too, and I think she'd be a great friend.
And I feel like
she's like a real ride or die friend.
Oh, for sure. Very loyal. I feel like she would snap at somebody if they were mean to you.
I think she would too.
I feel like she like definitely puts her friends over boys. She's even said that. She will choose her friends over a guy any day.
Yeah.
And she's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Fun to look at.
I love her. She's she's so beautiful.
I'm obsessed with her. And then also like about 3 weeks ago, I discovered Monet McMichael. Obsessed with her vlogs and her nails and her rings and her necklaces and her jewelry and her clothes and her closet.
Yeah.
And like I look at her, like she does like a lot of vlogs in her like apartment, and it's just like a normal average apartment. But the way she does her vlogs are just so, like her editing has to take her hours. That's really what I look at.
Yeah.
And for it to be like an hour-long vlog every single Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know how she does it. So congratulations, Monet.
You're obsessed with the skill it takes.
Oh no, really. And her, if you ever watch her TikToks, like the editing she does, and she posted on her Instagram story the app she uses for her TikTok editing, and I downloaded it. You have to pay for it month to month. So I might keep on the TikTok app editing for now until I really just become a full TikToker.
Yeah.
Same thing for you. I think we should just keep going. And then
do you think we'll ever be in the same room as Alex Earl and Monet McMichael?
I'm gonna say yes.
You will.
I think.
Do you think that we'll be in the same room with them in the context of being invited there or working?
Like we serve them chicken nuggets. I pray to God that it's the first one. Like solo chicken nugget.
Or okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
Let's say like one day. Because we both really want to own real estate. Wait, how do I? How do we stop? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Take a little break.
All right. Okay. The ooh, it just got me going. Okay, so we both have ambitions. Like me personally, I have an ambition to like own property and like event venues. So like, what if we own this like very?
No. No. Hey Alex, welcome to our home.
Like, what if we own this like skyrise building in New York City?
Yeah.
And we're hosting an event
for our brand or for like just the property?
No, they're just renting it from us.
Oh God. All that. I'll say hikey though, we might have just as much money on them if that actually happens.
No, I'm saying.
Would you rather that, or would you also rather some of like the influencer side of things?
I would rather the influencer side of things.
A little bit more glam.
But I still want to have like, if I get like, this is gonna happen. But if I were to ever like pop off on the internet, like if this podcast
popped
off,
yeah,
I mean, when this podcast pops
We're
off,
gonna start speaking into existence.
you're so right. I take everything I just said back. When this podcast pops off, I still want to have like real tangible assets.
Oh,
Like
sure.
I want to still own things and have businesses that have nothing to do with social media.
Yes. No, I agree wholeheartedly, especially with the real estate piece. I feel like you're more venue focused, which I really love.
No, I love venues and I love real estate.
My dream is to have like
Rental property.
7 Airbnbs
Yeah, I agree with that.
and a few like duplexes.
I agree.
Or
Luxury
complexes.
apartment?
Yeah, a little luxury apartment here and there. I think it would be so fun to just get those decorated, rip those out. Just really fun like touristy city Airbnbs.
I would love to have an Airbnb in like every major city that I like going to so that I can just cycle.
If you had to choose 3, what would you choose?
Somewhere in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
One of the beaches.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not like on the panhandle though.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like South Florida.
Okay.
Either Miami or Tampa. Just because those are just at top of mind lately.
Love, yeah.
Somewhere in the Carolinas.
Mm.
Charleston.
Okay.
Or in the mountains of the Carolinas.
That'd be good.
Somewhere over there. And realistically, the one that I would visit most would be like Nashville.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna say. Nashville or Atlanta would be one of mine, just because I would like to have one in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like
as a close one.
That's
smart.
That I
Have
can
a
use
close one.
sometimes, and also it's gonna pop off because like a lot of people just go there all the time.
In Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Also, I've seen
Yeah,
some on
there's
TikTok that have them. It's very random. You're not gonna expect this one.
Is it in the mountains?
No.
Oh.
You wanna guess? You just did. Like Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh.
Like they have.
Wasn't
they're-
expecting that at all.
Yeah, no, I mean they just do really well, and they're like really pretty properties. But I wouldn't want to go visit that one, so maybe not. Maybe a beach house.
You wouldn't?
In Scottsdale?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I mean, I would, but not like on the frequent. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big desert girl.
I want mine in Florida to be on the beach.
Mhm.
I know I said Tampa or Miami, but I mean like the beach part.
Would you rather a house or a condo?
A house.
Okay, beautiful.
You?
I don't know. I really love a condo.
I would love to have, if I could have anything like a beachfront property, like a nice house on the beach.
Let's make that happen. Let's put that on our vision board. We need to make a vision board.
I have one.
Oh, do you?
There's meant to be 3.
Do you really? Is it where?
It's on my phone. I'll show you.
Okay, I want to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emily made me make it. Well, she's made me, but she's over too.
That's so fun. I think
Me
that's
and
fun.
Brianna.
I want to do that on my. I want to do it on my iPad.
That's what I did.
Oh, you do?
It's on my iPad. It's my iPad background too.
Oh. This is so exciting. Okay.
Yeah, but we should make vision boards for our lives. We should
Yeah.
make a vision board. We should make a vision board for the podcast.
Oh.
And we should make a vision board for goals, for like properties.
Oh, we should.
And then we should make a vision board for joy, travel.
Yeah.
There's so many things I want to do.
I saw this girl on TikTok made a bingo card for 2023, and every time that she made it on Canva, and every time she crosses something off, like during the year, like realistic goals that she wants to hit this year.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Isn't it?
We should do that.
I think we should.
And on my goal is going to be snorkeling.
I think that would be beautiful. So we had to take a little cut.
Sorry, it looks different.
My camera battery died, so if you're watching on the YouTube.
We are now at a different angle, different look. That's okay, you can still see us.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but like we were saying,
Big 49ers fans.
decided that yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. So we know we're a little late, and we're not bandwagon fans. Like, we had a bunch of reasonings that went behind our
49ers.
selection. Number 1, we had to be able to wear leather to their games. Number 2.
Most important reason, arguably.
Yeah, what would you say number 2 would be?
We wanted good colors, like past the leather, we wanted to change it up. We were really feeling that maybe we didn't want to go navy blue because we both went to Auburn and we were kind of tired of that.
Yeah.
While we do love Auburn, we already have a reason to wear navy blue. We don't need another reason.
Also, we both love wearing gold, and they're gold miners, and we love gold.
And that's what
boots.
49ers are
Yeah.
from the gold rush in, I think it was 1849?
Was it? I don't know.
One of the 49ers.
Sounds cool. And then it had to be a city that we wanted to go visit. So that ruled out a bunch of them. Like, you know. So we're very excited for this new journey that we're about to go on, and we're excited to bring you along with us.
Woo!
Especially next
Do
year.
they have like a cheer?
Well, we're about to find out.
We have to learn it if they do.
Yeah, and so we're gonna. I really think it would be so funny today if we go get T-shirts and paint 49 on them.
And wear them tonight for the game.
Yeah.
That would be
I wish the game was
hilarious.
at 7.
I do
but
too. 3:30 is like hard.
It's really hard. But you know, we'll see what happens. But
Yeah.
either way, next year we're gonna go so hard.
For the 49ers.
Yeah.
If you see them on an Instagram story, just know.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into all the sports betting, the whole 9 yards.
We had a
49.
little practice round last night.
We did, and we won. I think you won. I don't know if I
Yeah.
won. I don't know if I won $1. I may just let Tyler keep it.
Well, it didn't work out because we couldn't make our decisions and then the game started, bets closed.
Yeah.
So, but the ones that we wanted to bet on definitely won.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, woohoo! So yesterday we were Eagles fans.
And that was a top contender for our team that we wanted to pick. But then we went 49ers.
Yeah. Who were our contenders? Panthers,
LA Rams,
Falcons, Bengals,
Raiders, Eagles, 49ers.
Yeah. So we're very happy with our selection.
We had Tyler and Calvin move on to the list.
Yeah. So.
I both picked the Falcons.
Which I was kind of really, in a way, hoping for because I know we can go to those games.
Yeah, and also you can wear black leather.
Yeah, and also have a really nice Superdome. So.
Oh yeah. Oh well, it's fine.
It's
We're
fine.
49ers fans.
Yeah, it's okay.
For life.
So now.
Unless we change it next year. Who knows?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift, how did you feel about look what you made me do?
So I left my notes in the other room, but I recall them.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I watched it with the music video.
Oh, good.
Because I did it like while I was getting ready earlier.
Yeah.
Proud
of you.
And this is what I have to say.
Let it out.
Taylor Swift is very talented at making videos. Very, very talented.
She-
I do have a question. Who is this about? Do you know?
This is after the whole drama with Kanye, but I think this one might have been about a particular boy.
Because like at the end, all the different Taylors are standing there, and they're like,
oh, I forgot about that.
and then the Golden Globe Taylor says something about removing herself from the narrative.
This is when she kind of like went to hiding before that. So like I think this is actually about the Kanye drama because after he like traumatized her and all that with his stuff, she kind of like went away for a while.
Okay.
But she was not seen by the public for a year.
Okay, so that's probably okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, and this was her comeback.
Okay, so what I have to say about this song.
Sorry.
It's fine. I did that just a minute ago. I did not. Okay. I'll just start giving you my rating.
Yeah,
That'll make it easier.
yeah.
So I gave it a 6.5
Okay.
if there was no video.
Okay.
And then I gave it a 7.5
With the video.
with the video.
Oh, I love that.
Because if there's no video, it would have just been like, look what you made me do.
Yeah.
Look what you made me do.
Yeah, I get it.
And it wouldn't have been like so exciting, but with the video, it was like a theatrical experience.
Right.
Because I was seeing what you made her do.
Yeah.
She was wrecking Lamborghinis into light posts and burning things. And
She's fired up.
so it was much more exciting.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that you gave it like even a 6.5 is good because I will say that's not my favorite Taylor Swift song at all, but but it's like a good staple.
Yeah, and I think that like,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. But I think that watching it with the music video really changed it.
Changed your
Because if I listen to it now outside of the music video, just on the radio, in my head I'm going to be thinking about how good the music video was, so that's going to make it increase for me.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
No, I
Does that
totally
make sense?
1,000,000% it makes sense. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna give you next because my phone is now recording. So I'm trying to recall the song. So I'm gonna pull that up real quick on my Apple Watch. And
You were over there scrolling on that Apple Watch.
because I was really trying to think about what attitude I want you to have going into Atlanta. Yeah, so it's kind of like I did not want to do 2 of the same album in a row. However, I want you to just be sassy.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be, don't worry.
So I want you to listen to the
I
song.
want you to be sassy.
I'm gonna be sassy.
Yeah. We're gonna be sassy together. Because Atlanta is our home base.
It really is. One thing about me, Madison, people in Atlanta love us.
I don't know what it is.
I don't either.
It's just like
They don't even love us. Maybe they just love people, and like maybe
and we're just there.
and we're just there, and we're
You know how they
nice to
say
Mm-hmm.
that everyone has a city
Mm-hmm.
that loves you.
Yeah.
Like you have a city that like makes you vibrate
Mhm.
on the inside of your body.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
It really
New York too, but not so much New York as Atlanta. New York is much less accessible.
Yeah. Atlanta, we can just go over there and then you just feel at home. Like, I would hug anyone that I see there.
I would too. I wouldn't think twice about it.
Absolutely.
Like, period.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a new song?
I do have a new song.
Can I write it down?
You're going to listen to from the same Reputation album because we're feeling a little
sassy.
A little sassy. It's called I Did Something Bad.
Oh, I don't know that I've heard this one.
You probably haven't, but it's a good one.
Okay.
She says, I did something bad, but why does it feel so good?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so she's a little sassy girl.
We love sassy
We
girls.
love sassy girls.
We are sassy girls.
So I'm excited for you to listen to this one.
Me
And
too.
I'm excited for you to report back.
Me too.
Me too.
Yay.
This was a beautiful episode.
Wes, do you have anything else that you want to share?
I don't think so, do you?
I don't think so. I think we just left it all in the field, you know?
Yeah, this has been so fantabulous.
Fantastic.
So thank you guys. I'm not sitting like a lady at all in this episode. I don't know why I'm sitting this way. Something about the sweat set makes me feel invisible.
It makes you feel so comfy and cozy.
Yeah, and so I'm so sorry if you've been watching this and watched me just sprawled out.
I think it was beautiful.
Delightful. But thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
I'm trying to get my Australian accent down.
Oh, I watched a video the other day.
Was it the guy from Ginny and Georgia?
Yes.
And he talks about in the back.
You have to. They have a flat tongue,
Yeah.
and you have to talk in the back of your throat.
Walk in the back.
Wait, that was called. You have to talk in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
Wait, throat,
And
throat.
And they put a question at the end of every sentence.
Because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That was British.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
switching
it's
back and
British.
forth.
We're gonna master that. And by the end of this year, maybe that's gonna be my beginner card to get an Australian accent. Honestly. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. You have anything else you want to say?
No. If you like my hair, you should tell me.
Definitely leave a comment down below. Let her know how beautiful it is.
If you don't like my hair, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, don't.
That's it.
Well, no one's gonna not like it because it looks amazing.
Well, they might.
And if they say
They
that
could
they
have
would
a thing
jealous.
against it.
Well, if they have something against your hair, then they have something against my hair, and then we're gonna have a problem. If they have something against both of our hairs, and then they need to find a new podcast.
They need to find another YouTube video to click on.
Go bye. Bye bye.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually not, but I kind of am.
Yeah, please don't comment anything mean. We are both very sensitive ladies.
We cry.
On the daily. Maybe not, but
We do cry though. We're criers.
I think that's a good thing to be a crier.
I don't know. Sometimes it gets out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely reel it back in a little bit.
I could too. Like there are some times in my life where I think to myself, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
No, but for real though. So yeah, this is it.
Woo! All right. We'll see y'all next week.
Yay, thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.